Alrighty, we're gonna pick back up the Call of Cthulhu, the Alone Against the Flames solo adventure that comes inside of this cool starter set that I've had forever. Trying to go through some games that I have and give them a test. And if I like them enough, then I run them for a group. I forgot my blanket. Sorry about that. Hold on. What am I looking for? Oh, I keep forgetting I have this cool pencil case now. All right, back. I'm back now. So I should put back down here, but we'll just do that. I'm gonna start using that when I need to. I should use my board. I'm gonna put my blankie on, get comfortable. One of my favorite parts about creating content for YouTube is going live. Okay, all right. Let me see. Maybe I should just do less editing, and just because that would save. All right, thumbnail. I'm still working on learning how to do my thumbnails. So because for a year and some change, Mrs. Coach is the one who's doing all of my thumbnails. I took it on recently a few months ago, so yeah, still learning. But it looks all right from here. Let's see. Let me click on it, make sure everything is a go. And turn myself down. What's up, Mello? What's going on? How you doing today? Did you play anything today? Here we go. Call of Cthulhu. That's lined up. It's good. Up. Let me see. Maybe that will help. Let's wait for the video to catch up. Oh, and the titles too. Miss Coach used to do all of that. So, and I'm learning. Come on. Oh, now it's showing them. I guess I'm gonna have to get up. I guess I gotta get up so I can actually see what it looks like. There we go. All right, sorry. Right. There you go. This is so cool. This is crazy. Going live on YouTube. I would have never thought it. I would have never thought it before I started the channel that I'll be going live on YouTube and hanging out with some cool people. All right, so Call of Cthulhu. I've never played it before. I am running through the solo adventure that's inside of here. Keep this nice and handy. All right, and this was the character that I started creating, but I don't know. Let me see. You were practicing guitar. Oh, that's awesome. And my hands are starting to hurt. And with YouTube, let's see your live. Word, mellow. I appreciate that. Let's see. Thanks. I figured if anyone would have something to say about my be right back sign, grabbing blankie, it would be Mrs. Coach. That's awesome. You play guitar. Let me see. So you make like beats and stuff, or do you, do you? Is it just something that you enjoy doing? Do you work with someone else when it comes to music and stuff? And pre-generated character sheets that it did not give us the option to use. And here it is, book 1, Alone Against the Flames, solo adventure that comes with the starter set. I love when the starter set comes with a solo adventure, like Dragonbane. What's up, D? Yeah, we are back. I was gonna say we is back, but I was like, let me let everybody know that I know how to talk first before I start using my slang. So we don't need any. We're just gonna use the rule book, the rule book, and then the solo adventure. I just wanted to let you see this cool, what you call it, starter set, and I'm pretty sure it's on sale. I saw it on sale on the actual site for like $20, and I think $20 for this set right here, I think it's a steal. So if it doesn't hurt anything, I say give it a try. I was looking for the little paper that inside that shows you everything that it comes with, but you get a good little bit, and then you get a nice little booklet with adventures. It said that it has some like starter adventures inside of it. Let me see. Make sure that's on camera before I get to work. And here's some cool dice. These dice don't come with it. These are my Dragonbane dice. I enjoy playing Dragonbane. I like running Dragonbane. Yeah, I like Dragonbane. I use the tables in a lot of different things that I do. Not just, I use the tables. I enjoy it in my solo play. I don't have any other oracles besides, I have others, and I'm kind of going through my things. That's why I was like, okay, because I wanted to play Kern Thelis, but I was like, I was trying out Shadow Darks. But I was like, okay, well, the theme, the flavor, the vibe fits with Kern Thelis. So I was like, let me use some of the tables too, because it has some pretty cool room descriptions and corridor descriptions that, you can use. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa taught me recently study theory, and it has increased my skills. I'm sure it definitely has. Like, why didn't dude? I can dig it. Yeah, I can dig that, Mellow. That's so dope. I play a little bit of the keys. I do. I haven't done music. It's been a few years, longest that I've gone doing music and stuff. But I do a little. I can make some pretty cool beats and play the keys a little something something. The project you're working on called the Wizards of the Purple Mist. Is it the sound you're saying? A sound that you're working on? Um, yeah, super dope. I'd love to hear some of your music if I can, if I may. I've got some stuff floating around online and stuff too. All right, so we go with our adventure. I don't know really. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going along the way. I'm thankful that I wrote. It's already going away. So we're at 128. This is where we left off at. So we're currently as we're going through the adventure, what it is and this is like a what do you call it? If you're new to playing solo, hold on, let me show you something real quick. Let's see, what was I looking for? I think I've got, there you go, Tunnels and Trolls, and there's something else. Here we go. Fable Lands. Oh man, I gotta get this thing. Oh, I thought I was out of the camera, but I purposely put it there because I was showing you guys that thing. So the solo adventure is a play, choose your own style. Again, I can't remember the exact name, right? Where you kind of make a decision and then you go to that section. So if you're new to solo games, these are really good, cool games to start with. So right, you got Fable Lands, super simple. Everything you need inside of here. It's the same thing. Make choices. Go boom, boom, boom. I died a few times. I not only died, I think one time I got robbed, and then I kind of woke up on a beach somewhere. Another time, and this one is the same too. This one is pretty cool. I like this one. I think I'm not a real big fan of this style, game, but out of all of them, I think I would go with this one right here. Story and stuff. Tunnels of Trolls, I haven't finished. Pretty good so far, but these are super cool adventures to begin your solo adventuring with. So, but this one I just haven't really gotten very far. Every time I go in there, I just die. I don't know. I don't know what it is, what I'm doing. And these are also cool if you're traveling. Super cool. Don't take up any room. So let's see. So I just what told the internet. That sounds cool. Oh, you just told the internet. Story wise, are you still in the cab? No, I'm out of the cab. Where did I? I think I'm out of the cab. Or no. I remember being in the where something was in the road and it kind of went off and I made a check to make sure. I guess nothing happened. So I'm not exactly sure. So talking about the incident. Well, okay, it was a tractor. There we go. There was a tractor in the road, and it was the driver's fault, which I already knew. Okay, but the story said the same thing after I already said that it was the driver's. It was the driver's fault, and then the other guy's fault. Which okay, common sense. But as we're going through the adventure, what it is having me create the character. This is my first time creating a character. Like I said, I started, and honestly, this is the furthest that I've gone so far. So and this is an investigation kind of what do you call it? Horror game. Let me get that box set. That'll help me out. Oh man, let me slide this up a little bit. I see I've got room. What the heezy bojeezy is this? Yeah. Yeah. So you're just playing some investigators. I feel like I'm hearing something. Oh, let me get some. I'm gonna get a sip of water. My bad. Oh, what did I? Oh, you're saying I just told the internet. Wow, it took a second for it to click. It happens, okay? Because I can't know everything, okay? I'm only human. So, and these are our skills. So here you go. I don't know if you. So if you've never played, again, I'm learning as I'm going, and that's honestly how I learn a lot of the games. How I learn how to play the games in general is learning as I go. So, and I enjoy playing solo. I enjoy kicking back by myself and creating my own story, making my own choices. It just being me in the world. You know what I mean? And the world that I'm creating and stuff. So, I enjoy running for a group too, but I really do enjoy playing solo because I enjoy being by myself as well. Because I think I'm pretty cool. So, I drew my character. Okay, just a rough draft, a rough sketch. It looks like it's a glare. I can help you out. Let me see. We can see my what do you call it? It takes a while. Loner, definitely. I don't really talk to anybody like that at all. Outside of what I do with YouTube and stuff. And then running the games and stuff. It's like I don't really chit chat. Like, I can get by myself. So yeah. So you've got your characteristics. You've got strength, constitution, dexterity, intelligence. You've got size, power. What the heck was that again? Okay. All right. Do 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 do. Because I know it's not application, but I'm like leaning towards it. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's what it is. So it's appearance. Okay, boom. So it measures your physical appeal of your character, the physical appeal of your character. And what would I put for that? 60. All right, so I'm kind of good looking. All right, and then you got you got education, and it showed me. I can't remember how I got to these hit points again, but I'm pretty sure that this booklet right here, the rules is super thin, super easy. So yes, yeah. So we've got sanity, luck, magic points, hit points. My character is 33. I had the option to go up to the age between the ages of like 20 something and 36. So I picked 33. I am a private investigator. My name is Kiko J. And yeah, here go my skills. And it is a percentile. So you're doing a D100. And that's why I've got my cool paper with me. Give you a quick intro. And that's why I've got my cool paper with me. Which I'm pretty sure I already know these, but just in case, I guess I'm just doubting myself. So I have this handy dandy and stuff. As you can see, I took it from the internet. Okay. And just personal use. But let me see. Yes. One of these do not belong to the Call of Cthulhu game. I can't remember. And it's definitely not these. And I'm missing a D12 for some reason. I'm not sure how that is. Because I keep my stuff together. But anyway. So yeah, it is a D100. And from what I've learned so far, you either hit the number or you roll below. And that makes it successful. A mid-adjective. Yeah. Good looking. Fine like wine. I already saw. Look at that. Look at that. Abs. Let me do abs. I don't know how to do abs. There go my abs. There you go. All right. So see, abs for days. Good looking up. You can see it get on the screen too. Fantastic. All right. So that's where we how we are. We left off at 128. So we're gonna continue along our journey. D100 roll under. Again, that's what I've gotten so far. So no Humphrey roll under. I give the picture a solid 67. All right, that's winning. I appreciate that, Dean. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I can definitely add a little bit more. I can do more than that. That was just my my first sketch. Which one do I want to use to keep? All right, so and these are pretty easy. At first, it was pretty confusing, and I was like, I don't like these D100 systems, but I like them. I like them. I like them so far. So yeah, we got our weapons down here, and so that's where we're gonna go. So as we're going through the adventure, it's teaching us how to play, or it's supposed to teach us how to play. At the moment, it's teaching us how, what you call it, how to build a character. The 4-pack, put rectangles on them. I can dig it. On the bottom to complete. I can dig it. Alright, and so we're at 128, and I'm gonna make sure I write the number down because I'm gonna easily forget, and I'm gonna put it on the side because there goes my nose. So I'll put my 125 just in case it blows, but it doesn't look like it's been blowing. But just my luck, you never know. I'm not gonna take a chance. Excuse me, because I'm on live. All right, so let me see, make sure everything's in the camera. I hope everyone's having a good day. You know what I mean? A chill day and ate something good, a delicious snack. I love a delicious snack. All right, so you realize Silas has made a stop. So I'm in a taxi. I'm moving from one spot and I'm moving into a place called Arkham. And I'm on the, what do you call it? Inside of the I don't know if it's like a bus or something like that. Yeah, I think it's other people on there. I think, but we're on our way towards Arkham City. So my new home. Theme is a combat deadly. I've heard that the combat is pretty deadly. Yeah. Let me see. I think I'll know once we get to those hit points too. Oh, 10. So I'm at 10. But I don't know how fast it would like level up. I doubt that though. I would think it's dangerous. It looks like you make look at all the skills. So I guess it's pointing you in a direction, maybe outside of fighting with the so many daggone skills. So options and stuff is pretty cool. Very deadly. All right. Let's see. So you realize Silas is the driver too as well. We started chit-chatting it up along the way. So you realize Silas hasn't made a stop since the incident with the tractor, which that was the first time we made a roll. The game isn't meant for combat. I can dig that. If you want more combat, Call of Cthulhu is the way. I don't really know about Call of Cthulhu. I think I've seen that. But I went on the website to look at more games that were similar, and I see that RuneQuest. But I have RuneQuest. I don't know why I didn't put that together. That they're made by the same company. I think in my children. And I want to try out RuneQuest. You don't trust Silas? I didn't even think about that because that's crazy. Well, I think I was not trying to test the waters, and the book was even the adventure was telling me, to not test the waters, and as far as like, when he was helping me out, and he knew I was struggling, but then he just waited and just watched me struggle, and the book suggested for me not to possibly say anything, and just say thank you. So, but that's good. It's supposed to be thinking. Let's see, is it? Oh, yep, it is. Yeah, I want to try this out. This has a solo adventure as well that comes with it. Okay, so yeah, all right, word. One question called Cthulhu use the same base system. I can think that I see that it is called the basic role playing system. My homie Simon was saying the same thing. It's interesting. He said that there was well, I can see why I like Dragonbane as well. Somehow the connection and stuff. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, Silas. So I've got to think to ask questions, be curious, because you never know. But I want to. I will eventually create my own adventure so that I can do some rolling, and you know what I mean with this. If it's if I like it. So let's see. So okay, so you realize Silas, the driver, hasn't made a stop since the incident with the tractor. The motor coach wins its way. What? Its way uphill. However, your thoughts are interrupted as the road crests a ridge, and you are treated to a magnificent view of the vista below. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. So, a creek snakes through the valley, breaking the rich autumn palette of the tree line. In the distance, the white mountains rise into hazy cloud. I can see that. There is no settlement, not even a cabin as far as the eye can see. Birds drift through the treetops, and you can just make out what might be two white-tailed deer lingering by the water. This seems like a really nice, serene, a peaceful scenario or scene and stuff. So, and I wouldn't mind just living out somewhere away from people and just do it, just relaxing, just living my best life. And living more off of the land. You know what I mean? Just nice crib out, out. Just doing my thing. Let me see. But I also know the benefits of being close, but not being too close to people. But having neighbors that you know and stuff too. A nice community. So let's see. Perhaps you are making a mistake by moving to the city. Could you survive on your own in the lush wilderness? I think if I had to, you have a base ability in most skills listed in the brackets. Okay, after the skill on the investigator sheet. For instance, you have a 20% in climb. This is what I was curious about. So we've got 20% in climb and a base dodge equal to half your dexterity. So choose 4 skills which are not your occupation skills, nor I think I did that already. I think this is where we left off at. Because I could have sworn I did that. I added. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I added one more. I think I did last night. I don't know why I didn't leave. Oh, what you call it? That's okay. So let me see. So I choose 4 skills which are not your occupation skills. Maybe I didn't. So I can't remember. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. These are your personal interest skills. Boost each of these by 20 points. Let me see. Let me see. You only did the occupation skills. Word. Let's see. When quest looks fire, it does. And the artwork in it is really dope too. Let's see. You bought the D6s on Amazon and they sent you D20 roll dice. Word. 20 straight. Let's see. I can dig that. Let me see. Okay, so I did only do the occupation skills. These were the occupation. These are your personal skills. Okay, so which are not your occupational skills, and what you're saying is I did my occupational skills, my occupation skills. So now I can pick 4 that I would add. What do you call it? I think that's what it's saying. So I can pick 4 of them. These are your personal interest skills. Boost each of these by 20 points. So outside of the ones that I've already checked, I have the ability to create or add 4 more skills, and these will be considered my personal interest skills. And then I can boost each of them by 20 points. Is that what it's saying? Word. Okay. So okay, word. Hmm. You add 20% to the base chance for your choices now. Okay. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. Let me see. Let's see. At this point, you may like to calculate half and 1/5 values for each skill. Let's see. So I get extra skills. What would I? I don't know. Maybe fast talk. I wonder what fast talk will do. This is confusing right here, so I don't even know if I want to pick it. Maybe fighting brawl. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm just gonna underline them. So let's see. I'll do this. I'll do fighting brawl. Let me go ahead and I was thinking firearms. I don't know how easy it is to get firearms in this game. And look, I've got brawl, so maybe I can add. Let's see what else. So I've got 4, and let me make sure so that I don't go over. So I've got 1. I did 1 so far, so I get 3 more. Character creation is pretty interesting. Fast talk is, like I said, when I figured, so I appreciate that. Fast talking, confusing people and tricking them. I figure that. Kind of like being a northerner. But yeah, I was definitely thinking that. I think I wasn't gonna pick. Well, let me see. Fast talking. I may do that. Maybe locksmith. So then I can 2. I don't know where I would be swimming, but you never know, right? Oh, Colt. There he goes. I don't know what that. See? That's confusing. It makes me not want to pick it. All right. Jump. Mm-hmm. I was thinking maybe appraise. Maybe so that way, maybe I would, I don't know, get a bonus on, I don't know, on like maybe being able to see what an item might be worth and maybe in items in general. Sleight of hand, so then maybe I can rob people because that's always good, right? In the game world. In the game world. I wanted to do a cult since it was horror, but that's what I said, that right there. So, all right, well, I can look it up. I have my tablet right here, too. I'm gonna move my tablet a little closer so I'm not breaking my neck to look over here. There we go. All right, so classes are defined by occupation. Well, I did get so classes. Are you talking about like these skills right here? So this, then I have my occupation right here, and it looks like I'm not sure if that's how it went, but once I picked my occupation, that's when I had access to certain skills already. All right, word. Okay, words. Class. Word. Good question, Melu. What was the other one? Oh man. Oh yeah, I was about to try to look for that answer, but Dean did it. Thanks, Dean. I don't know, cause I don't know. So let's see. I get 2 more to go. Wow. See, if this was a Friday's video, all of this I would have edited out. I would have just because I do it with on my phone now, so I would have put my finger to keep going. Natural world medicine might possibly. I was thinking, let me go with a cult. Oh, it's supposed to be writing, but this is, this is way more fun. Well, Thanks, Dean, for hanging out. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I appreciate your help too. So otherwise I would have been on Google scratching my head. I did want to do so I'll probably do firearms, firearms, and then maybe medicine. But again, I don't know how easy it is to find. What do you call it? I was thinking about intimidate, but I have what is it? Disguise. So let me see. And then what was I gonna do again? Oh, medicine. Medicine. All right, so now it says that I add 20. I don't know about the adventure in particular, but firearms are very common in Call of Cthulhu. Thank you. Okay, well, good. So I've got a handgun. So maybe I'll do, I do like a good shotgun. What is it? When I'm playing, I play Apex on the weekend when I can. And I love a good shotgun on Apex. I love a good shotgun. So I'm going to do shotgun. So my extra one, so these are going to be, so then I add 20 points. All right, so let me make sure I'm doing this right. So let's see. So then I would just okay, so I'm adding 20 to my base. So then I would do so if I'm doing 20 right here, then it will be the 20 plus the 25. So that would give me a 45. I think I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look it up and hopefully Dean can help me out if Dean is still tuned in. And I did all my skills, so I'm pretty sure that's what it is because I already have a starting base. I think I don't know what that's called. It's sitting on here. Base ability and most skills. It's in the brackets. So yeah, so I'm thinking it's gonna be 45 right there, which would be dope. But what was the question? So I'm thinking that right here, because I already have a base of 25%. So if I do add 20 points to each one of them, so it will be that 20 points plus the 25. I'm gonna assume that is the case. Let's see. Oh, and okay, and then I'm gonna calculate, do my halves and my fifths for each of these, and then we'll be able to move on if you're using interactive version, which I'm not. So now, and then we will go to the next one. Yep, that's it. Word. Thank you, Dean. Yeah, I want to try a room quest. I definitely want to try a room quest. But I'm going to focus here. I love that, again, they come with solo adventures. Dean would definitely be a part of here. Mellow. Does anybody watch anime by any chance? Scratching my head. I don't know if you hear that because the mic is right here. But so, oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do. So then I naturally do. So then this right here would be 45 as well for my brawl, which would be dope. And I didn't do fast talk because I have disguise. So and then I do 20. I don't know. Do I do 21% right here, and then 21% right here? That doesn't make sense, but I guess it would. He would follow him to hell and back. I mean, I wouldn't have game yet. Word. Let me see. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my base. I'm gonna do this right here. That's what it told me to do next. I'm gonna use these to help me out because boom, 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 do 60. So it's the same thing right here. 30 and then 12. And then let me see. 10 it would be, or 20 half. Boom. And then 50 is up here. 25, 10. And then do 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 boom boom boom. Firearms. You watch it here in Japanese. Word. I like that. Boom 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 boom. You watch it so many times in English. Do you watch it on a specific app? And then let me see. Let me keep going. So we've got 50 again is going to be the 25 and the 10, and then 40 is going to be 20, and then 8, and then well this can't be 21. So I don't know what am I doing. Hold on. Let me see. Boom boom. Yeah, that can't be it. So Crunchyroll, word. I watch Crunchyroll. That's where I watch a few things on Crunchyroll as well. So this one, that's confusing right there. That 01. What's wrong with 21? Is that right? Because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. I was looking at the what you call it as a reference. Yeah. All right. I was thinking that. Or well, appreciate that. Shangri-La Frontier. I've never heard of that. I had Mrs. Coach watching a Dragon Ball movie with me. Dragon Ball Super, I think, superheroes or something like that. And she doesn't watch anime, but she enjoyed it. It is a very difficult skill, so you have to put a lot of points in to raise it to a good level. Okay, but in this system, low skills raise quickly if you use them a lot. That's what I was curious about as far as because what do you call it in Dragonbane? Like if you get like a dragon, if you get like a critical success or like a critical fail in one of the skills, you mark it, and then at the end you answer these questions, and then you roll. If you roll over it, hit it, and then or roll under. Is it under? If you succeed, if it makes a successful roll, then you can up it by one. Your that specific skill. I hope that makes sense. I have not watched. Well, I'm currently watching that now. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dame. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I am watching it. I think I'm on episode maybe 5. The Call of Cthulhu. You mark every skill you use successfully. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Well, I was curious if it was in like that. So, oh my gosh! So now I have to figure out how to do this right here. I might have to change that. Oh, you know what? And I don't know if you roll. Do you roll down or something? Do 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 do. I guess I will go down. So maybe would that be a 10 for my half? Let's go back and let's finish these right here because. But I guess anything that makes my brain, my what do you call it, turn is definitely a good thing. I'm not old, but definitely as age. My grandmother was, oh my God, she was 91, super, super sharp, over here paying bills, working things out with people. I mean, she was super, super sharp. She also used her brain really consistent and stuff too. So, sorry to get that. Sorry about that. I thought it was all the way on there, but it wasn't. Yeah, you round down. So I guess so it because it would be a 10.5. So then I take it that would be a 10 right there. 10 right there. And I can't remember again how to get to this part right here. Boom, 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 boom. So that'll be and then I round down for that one as well. I think always rounding down 25. Hopefully I'm doing that right. 60. So I won't complain because it's good for my brain. All right. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. We're doing good, everybody. We're doing good. Whew. Deep breaths, deep breaths. It's that math. That math is. Let's see. So do I round down a half a point? Because if that one was 10, so then would this one be 12? Possibly? Hold on, I don't know. Put 12 there for now. Boom, 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 boom. This is not fun. I take it once I get the hang of it, okay? The whole okay. Well, the core rules as far as maybe not necessarily in here per se, because I have the what you call it, boom, 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 do do. Alright, this is the only core book. Okay, you think you have to always round down? All right. See, I would really appreciate what do you call it, a chart, so that I don't have to do all that. You know what I mean? That's why I have my. Yeah, I definitely would like a chart. I think it's probably. Oh, what? Come on, Dean. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Why didn't the book tell me that? Why didn't this tell me that? Why did it tell me that? It just let me. I need some water. Okay. Man, spoken into existence. What? Facts. On top of facts, I was like, man, my head was. I was man. I was over here scratching my head, man. Mm. Well, I'm glad I did it on live because at first I was like, "Uh oh, should I do it on live?" Because I don't know what I'm doing, but I often don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, some things are a little bit more comfortable not knowing what I'm doing over others. So I'm glad that I did it, and I then have Dean here for help. You feel me? So I'm grateful. Things are good. All right, so whew, that's what's up. This is awesome. Okay, what? All right, right, scratching my head. Okay. All right, so here's a half. Oh, this is awesome. This is really, really good. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, this is really, really good. Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know why I put 12 there. Awesome. This is fantastic, man. Thank you, Dean. What the fudge? And I knew that it was 22, like 22 point some point 5 or whatever. So I don't know why I put 12 right there. But man, lessons, lessons, lessons. This is great. This is so cool. Okay. So where was I at again? I was on 45. This is bananas. But I guess it's not like if I round, so 20, 22. What about, okay. All right. Okay. I can do this. Let's try it. It is a super handy chart, man. It is a super handy chart. I'm still on this section right here. Let's see. And that's the only thing that I have to do. Oh, and I probably should fix the 21. No, but that one is good. 21, 45, because it can go in both directions. So what I do, the 8, possibly? Let's try something. Do. This thing is fan frickety diggity tastic, man. Cause yeah, this is nice. So 10, 4, 45. So I guess maybe the 8. No, that's good. This is what I was doing. 45 is the 9. Thank you, Dean. Cause what the fudge? Even the chart, even with the chart, like, oh, okay, I see this right here. I think possibly it lines up. Yes, okay, I see that. I see that. So if you haven't, you should. If you have this and you haven't done anything, you should do it along with me, so then we can do it together. And then it won't be so scary because you won't be alone. All right. So let's see. Now, whew, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Sheesh. Now we are on 128. See, I'm glad I put that there. And we took care. We did our skills. We did the halves and the what you call it, fifth. Let's see. And remember to round down. Got you. If you are bored of calculations, you can leave math until it is necessary. Or if you're using the PDF version, investigative sheet. Okay, so it does tell you in here. So it does, the book, the adventure does tell you that it does let you know that there is a chart that does the math for you. All right, so now we're on 144, but we don't judge. Okay, we don't judge ourselves. Okay, 144. Whew, sweating over here, sweating, petting over here. See, 144. Let's see. So the motor coach rattles on through hills, and Silas lapses into silence. The sky darkens behind you, pinks tinting the clouds as the sun descends. Finally, a welcome sight comes into view, a settlement on the crest of the hill. It doesn't look like the pictures you've seen of the Ossipi? OCP. But perhaps you can persuade Silas to stop while you stretch your legs. I could use it, leg stretches. I'm pretty sure we've been in there for a while. So minutes later, a harsh stuttering from the engine interrupts your reverie. Here we go again. Let's see. Where I go? Silas frowns and rattles the gear stick. The motor coach falters in its ascent. Silas utters a curse you don't recognize and grinds his teeth. Struggling at the wheel, you seem to inch up the hill until you reach the first buildings, low dwellings constructed from a rough red stone. I like red. I wonder how. I'm trying to get a good visual. Silas wrestles the coach into a small bay off the road. He scrambles from his seat and makes for the engine compartment. So you must now choose to roll against auto, drive auto, or psychology. If you choose drive auto, the heck, man, you need to roll equal to or less than the skill value. If you choose psychology, you need a hard success. This is a roll equal to or less than half the skill value. Oh, Lord. The number in the upper right box. Okay, so that's the half right there. Okay, you may attempt only one skill roll. All right. So I don't have that. What do you call it? Where is drive auto? But I'm gonna do psychology, and I think that I didn't add my what you call it for this right here because it should have been because I added 50, so it should have been 60 right here because I have a base of 10% already. So I'm gonna fix that because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited to see you get to the reap adventuring part. Me too. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm gonna fix this part right here because I'm pretty sure again it's gonna be that 50 plus that 10%. So it's gonna be 60. So then we're gonna do 30 and then we're gonna do 12. Word. Well, maybe I can continue this on my Friday's video. Last week I did all Shadow Dark. Shadow Dark I did streamed Shadow Dark Sunday night, Monday night, and then Friday's video was Shadow Dark. So, and it was what do you call it? Session 2 of the game. Let me see, and I'm enjoying Shadow Dark too. So I don't even know where Drive Auto is, but I have psychology, and let me see how you do psychology. So if you choose psychology, you need a hard success. All right, so a hard success. So let's see, and so that's interesting. I'm gonna write that down, a hard success. So I know as far as successes roll under, and now there's something clearly called a hard success. Just gonna notate that, and then I like writing on the board, and then I make notes later. So then I can erase my board. So let me see. Okay, so this roll is equal to. So this is a roll equal to or less than half the skill value. So then this part right here for psychology. So for a hard pass, we would have to hit that 30 or below. Yowzers. Where's that? Where's the drive auto? Oh, there it is. I don't even know what that is. And I would have more of a. All right, so we're gonna stick with psychology, and we're gonna do the hard pass. we're gonna do a hard pass for. We're gonna attempt to do a hard pass for psychology. So roll them. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see. So I got it. Wow. It's too bad I can't like do a Dragonbane where I can kind of like push the roll. You know. That's okay. And suffer a condition. I don't see conditions in here yet. But I see. I guess maybe that's sanity. I don't know. We'll see. So I failed. So if you roll, I didn't do a drive through. If you roll a hard pass, okay, didn't do that. If you fail your roll, go to 194. I'm gonna put that over here real quick because you know how I do. 194. See, you can push the roll in the full game, but not the starter adventure. Oh, word. So you can push a roll. Okay, cool. I like that about Dragonbane. Let me get a sip real quick. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Some big gulps. Thirsty. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're going to 194 because we failed our roll. All right, so far again, we learned what a success is. We learned what a hard success is. So I was going too far. Is it 194? Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. So Silas opens the engine compartment open. The Silas opens the engine compartment open. That's exactly what it said. And sticks his head inside. The hot metal pops and sizzles. He pokes at various components, probably acting like he's doing something. Probably doesn't know what he's doing. So then withdraws and wipes his brow. See, faking it. Smearing it with a dark grease. I'm my own peanut gallery over here. As I'm saying the story and stuff. All right, so let's see. Smearing it with dark grease. He says, "What's it? I ain't sure what's going on. Might be the oil pressure. Might be something knocked off kilter when we took that spill. Can't do much about the engine. Uh, can't do much until the engine cools neither. And with the light failing, I reckon we'll be here through the night." He wipes his brow on a rag. The shadows from the surroundings are already long, and the air is chilly. I can kind of get a sense and visualize this. So you feel stiff from the journey, and the night in the rickety coach sounds unappealing. Silas sees your dismay, which I was trying to hold my composure because I don't know this person. That's creepy to be, what do you call it? Stranded like that. So says, let's see. He says, "There's this here's Emberhead, miles from any place. I only come through twice a week, but the folks here are good people. May Lead better keeps a spare room. She'll look after you. Up that alley or turn right, first house on the left." And he scratches his cheek, looks again into the engine compartment, and spits on the ground. Hopefully nowhere by my feet. "Meet me back here at 8 in the morning, and we'll see how's we stand." So to look for May Letterbetter's house, or to ask Silas where he will spend the night. I don't think I want to go where Silas is sleeping. To challenge Silas about the breakdown. Ooh, these are good choices. But I want to challenge somebody who I don't think I want to challenge him. So, and I don't know. Do I want to sleep where he is? Tough questions right here. So I'm gonna go to May Ledbetter's house. Yeah. So we're gonna go to 267. This is a pretty cool story so far. 267 and helping to helping to create the character is pretty cool. The character building aspect of it is really cool. So let's see. And I know that there are other adventures as well. So I don't know. I'm gonna do 267 because I don't think I want to challenge him. I'm pretty short. He's clearly taller than I am because I needed his help to put my bags into the into the what you call it, into the bus and stuff. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do 267 and take it from there. I want to make smart choices first. See how things go, how it's supposed to go, and then go from there. All right, so 267. So you drag your cases between the sullen buildings. You feel surprisingly weary, considering you have spent all day sitting down. Silas's directions lead you to a modest dwelling with a slate roof. A nameplate reads Ledbetter, and underneath a sign in neat copperplate reads Lodging Room. The lane around you is gloomy, but a lamp flickers in the window. I can see the flickering creepiness. Let's see. A breeze chills your face. You are not about to begin your new life by sleeping in the street. You rap on the weather beaten door. We're going to go to number 4 now. Oh, awesome. Oh, my nose has that squeak going on. Let's see. So, remember I'm supposed to put it right here? See? From page to page. So we're at number 4. So after a moment, you hear footsteps inside the house. A bolt is drawn back, and a wooden door swings open. A figure with loose curls and a rough-looking house dress peers at you. Her gaze takes in your traveling suit and your cases. Her voice has a slight Irish lilt. Hello, I don't even know how to do that accent. Should I take it as you're looking for a room for the night? You inquire as to her rates, suppressing a grimace. As far as you've seen, the village does not offer many alternatives. Oh, you'll find them very reasonable, she says. You look tired. I may come inside and we'll talk over a cup of tea. Let's see. The Ledbetter house feels cramped with a low ceiling, simple fitting, sorry. But it is well kept and cheerful. Fire crackles in the grate. The aroma of tea is soothing, and the cup warms your fingers. Have you come to Emberhead for the festival? Asks May. To explain what happened with Silas and the coach, go to 14. To ask about the festival, go to 21. So I'm honestly curious about the festival, so maybe we'll ask about the festival. So we're gonna do 21. Just in case we're gonna be here a little longer in town, I wouldn't mind. So let's see. So we're gonna go to 21. Let's see. So well now, I suppose the festival is about the only reason folks come to Emberhead. I thought you had maybe come to study it or take photographs. That's right, I am a photographer, completely forgot. Well, it's not tomorrow night, but the night after. I suppose it looks very strange to a passerby. May tops up your tea. The spout chinks against your cup. We've got the beacon, you see. One night every year there's a torchlit procession, and we light the beacon on the cliffs. You've never seen the like of it. They say it keeps the spirit of the village alive for another year. It's a celebration, a celebration. She tails off for a moment and blinks. But you didn't come here to listen to me blather, and you must be hungry. Absolutely, I am. I can rustle you up a bit of stew. How about that? How would that be? You ask again about her rates, and May names a price so low you accept it without hesitation. The room is small but comfortable, and the stew dark and hearty. After dinner, you have a couple of hours before your usual bedtime. Oh man, I'm over here doing the wrong thing. There we go. Back to the chat. Back to the chat. Let's see. I love old timey folks festivals. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I like this so far. Oh, see, thank God I put the number because for a second. So let's see. To talk to May some more. To walk around and get your bearings. To turn in for an early night. Um, I think I'm gonna walk around and get my bearings, but I don't really know where I am. I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and turn it in for the night. Or do I want to talk to May some more? Sheesh. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So, boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. 7 to 12. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. 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 I think I'll go. I'll talk to May a little bit more. Mm, so hold on. If Silas, if he knew where to send me, I wonder if she has or she knows a little bit more, can tell me a little bit more Silas, or if she's willing to tell me about Silas. So I probably it gave me the option to tell her about the situation. So yeah, let me talk to May a little bit more. Maybe she'll give me an opportunity to tell her about Silas, and then maybe she can fill me in on some good stuff. Thanks for commenting on my short. Of course, Lucas. What's up, Lucas? How you doing tonight? Or I'm not sure what time it is where you are. Good to see you too. Absolutely. All right, so we're on. Hold on. Let me go back to 21. Thank God I wrote that down. So we're gonna talk to May a little bit more, and we're gonna go to 31. All right, so character creation has not been too bad so far, and thanks to Dean's help, we also know that in the back of the rule book, so you don't have to do all that math, there is a reference. So you can have for your halves and your fifth values. So that is really, really convenient. So we're going to go to 31 now. We're going to chat it up with May a little longer. Awesome stream. Thanks, Lucas. You're the best, man. Let me see. So May talks about the life in Emberhead. In her letters, my sister always asks if I'm not bored living in such a small place. She lives in New York. Then she writes about how frightened she is to walk home at night. I ask you, you mentioned your hopes for a new life in Arkham. May doesn't seem to hear you. It's a small place here, yes, but that means we have a real community. Everybody's face is known. Facts. I do like that about small communities. Everybody works together, nobody is excluded, except those who choose to exclude themselves, of course. That probably would have been me as well. I couldn't live anywhere else now. Let me see. Let me sure. See. So I make a charm roll. If you succeed, go to 39. If you fail, go to 51. All right. So we know what it is to succeed. Hit the skill or below. Where's our character at? Kiko J. So we're gonna do a charm roll. I wonder what we're gonna charm May for. So, well, please. Let's see. All right. So we're gonna do charmed. All right. So now I wonder with these percentage, let me see. Do you automatically get these base? But I guess if you, it's not like a trained skill, and I don't see these on. I don't see that on any of these. What you call it, character sheets. So if I roll against my what do you call it, charm, and I don't have it, then what would I do? Let's see. Oof, not very charming. Yet you get the base. All right, so I do get that base naturally. So I'm what do you call it? I'll just do the 15. Oh wow. So I would have to hit okay, of course they would all have a percentage. Wow. So what if I'm right here? Yowzers. What if I have to roll for the cycle? What? Okay, how would that work? Okay, thank God it's charm. So we're gonna do a charm roll. We're at 31. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna roll. Let's see. So we got a 6. Pretty sure it's 6. So we got a 6, and oh, so that's good. Oh wow! The what do you call it? The likes of us getting a success on that roll is bananas. So we got a 6, as you can see. So that is a success for charm. So even though I'm not the best with charming, I'm a little charming tonight. All right, so that's pretty dope. All right, let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna go to 39. I'm gonna put this on here because you know how I am. All right, not a bad story so far. And I get to make some dice rolls, which are super cool. And I see that no, we don't necessarily need this at the moment until I shut this down, so then I can, you know, put everything I learned on there. But let's see. So we're gonna go to 39. Sure that's all in the camera. Mark charm. Okay, because I got a success in it. Okay, so you mark us. That's what you're saying. So yeah, okay, we'll mark charmed. I'm just gonna put. So I'll do like a little circle because I want to. There we go. All right, so that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So what about right here? So if I had this, I would have to get a one or something. I don't know. How does that work? A one or a what? That can't be it. All right, so I'm just gonna mark that and not confuse myself anymore. We're gonna go to 39. Move these up here. Slide this right here. So let's see. As the hour wears on, May's upbeat manner descends into something more reflective. Yeah, those are almost impossible unless you pick them or train them up. So now I can see the benefits of training in those lower skills. Man, you've been super. Yeah, my alarm went off. We got a few more minutes on here, and then I'm gonna go play some Uno with Mrs. Coach if she's up for it. Uno or some type of card game. All right, so man, that's crazy getting those, but thank God it was charmed. All right. So as the hour wears on, May's upbeat manner descends into something more reflective. It's not always easy. I'm a widow, you know? We have a little money, and of course, I appreciate the custom of travelers like yourself. I know we'll never starve as long as we live here, but I don't see myself marrying again. I know every man in this village. I know them too well, if you know what I mean. Her mouth twists briefly. Then she yawns and pushes a hand through her hair. Time for me to turn in. What would you like for what? When would you like your breakfast? So on your investigator sheet, mark the small box to the left of the word charm if you successfully complete this adventure. Let's see. You will have the opportunity to learn from the experience with May. That's awesome. So now we're gonna go to 63. I'm gonna mark this down. 63. All right. So here we go. In here. Yep. So as May stands, you hear a clunk behind you. You look over your shoulder, but all you can see is a wooden door securely closed. May Tuts, the young lady of the house. She'll have been listening. She'll have been listening to us. Ruth, come and greet our guests. There is a short pause. Then the door creaks open. Two wide eyes peer at you from the gap. That's kind of creepy. Between tousled hair and a rough nightgown. What do you say? The eyes blink. Pleased to meet you. Now get back to bed. The door closes again. My daughter, Ruth, 10 years this summer. She's a delight and a torment all in one. That's funny. Don't worry. She sleeps in with me. She'll not disturb you. Good night for now. You retire to your room. It's a little chilly, but you are too tired to worry about lighting the fire. The sheets are clean. The bed soon warms up. The silence outside is strange after living in a town for so long, but you soon drop off. I can understand that. Living, what do you call it? Living in the hustle and bustle and then going somewhere where you hear silence. Definitely a big change. So now we're going to go to 154. And I'm going to put this right here as a reference. Now I'm looking forward to playing a Rune Quest. Rune Quest, you're going to start with a pre-generated character, though. So, yeah, 154. 154. So you dream of fire in the crate. Whoa, coruscating colors? I think shimmering through the dancing tongues of flame. At first, they are tiny, almost microscopic, but they grow and grow until kaleidoscopic inferno spills from the fireplace, spreading across the floor up the sheets. I think this is a dream, right? So yeah, okay. You wake with a start. Daylight glints through the curtains. You get up and examine the crate, blinking the sleep from your eyes. It's quite cold. It is quite cold. If you have taken any damage, you may heal 1 hit point back for your night's sleep. Okay, I haven't taken any damage, so far we've been doing pretty good. So now we're going to go to 166. I bumped that thing. Sorry about that. No damage taken so far. Am I hearing things? 166. Yep. See, May seems to have no running water, but has supplied some in a ceramic jug. I guess I won't complain. So you freshen up at the washstand and go in. She cooks a hearty breakfast and leaves you in peace to eat. At about 7:30, you are paid up, packed, and ready to go. You bid May goodbye and she wishes you the best for your new career in Arkham. If you succeeded at a skill roll last night and wish to investigate the results further, go to 178. Otherwise, so I succeeded in charm, and I'd like to honestly investigate that a little bit more. So I'm going to go to 78, 178. Because I'm curious. I'm not sure, Yeah, so I'm going to go to 178. Hopefully it doesn't. Curiosity is. Hopefully the curiosity leads us in a decent direction. Everybody who's tuned into the live, thank you so much for your time. And everyone who's taking the time out to like the live, thank you so much. It really, 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 really helps. So I appreciate you guys. So I'm not sure what you're not sure that what's that referring to with yeah. I'm going to we'll go to 178. Is cool. There's a specific skill roll that it means. Okay, it's talking about a specific skill roll. If you succeeded at a skill roll last night, but maybe I don't recall. I got you, Dean. I thought it was saying that I could be definitely wrong. I thought it was saying that if I succeeded at any skill roll last night, then I can go and investigate it. Maybe I'll just turn to page 178. See, but because the only skill roll, that's when I did the charmed, and I was chit chatting with May, and I'm not sure why I had me roll the charm roll. I'm gonna go to that 178 real quick. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know, Dean. I don't know. So let's see. You retrace your steps of last night. A few villagers watch with polite curiosity as you thread your way along the northern cliffs, bags in tow. In time, you think you have found the spot. Heart thudding your chest, you peer over the edge. Nothing. Let me see. Nope. Let's see, but nobody. I don't even know where I came from. That's not it. I can dig it. I didn't take any steps. You're right. So let me see. Where was I at the last one? Where was I at? Where was I at? Now I have to figure out. And I can't go back. So this is probably a good place for me to pause. Because I didn't do that. I don't remember which number I was at before. Maybe I should do more then. Let me see. Do 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 do. Oh, I was right here, right? Yeah, so I will go to 192. 166. Thank you, Dean. So we're gonna go to 192. I got you. Appreciate that. I was curious. As I was reading, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I was just gonna read it and see if that was the case, but clearly wasn't. So 192. So you are already tired of your heavy bags. Hopefully Silas has repaired the motor coach. This makes sense. And you can resume your long journey. A sourpuss he might be, but the old driver seemed to understand his vehicle well enough. All right, so because I was over here telling him, mistrusting him. So you pause to check your watch. Still 20 minutes early. And let me see. Sorry about that. Still 20 minutes early. And around the final corner, the motor coach is gone. What? You put your bags down and search the area, trekking up and down slopes and around corners. At the edge of the village, you trace the long road back as it winds across the hills. 8 o'clock comes and goes. There is no coach to be seen. A passing villager notices your bags. Looking for the bus? I heard him take off at first light. Wow, this dude left me? You gotta be kidding me. Wow, so, alright, so let me see. At first light, he's due back in 3 or 4 days. You gotta be kidding me. If you need a place to stay, May Ledbetter rents a room. The man raises his hat to you and strolls on into the village. You curse Silas under your breath. Perhaps he went for parts, maybe, but you wonder if the old goat had stranded you here on purpose. Wow, Silas is a jerk. Clearly, and he knew where I went too, which is crazy. Let me see. So yeah, I'm not sure if he. I didn't even think that he could have went to get some parts, but yeah, that's boo boo. I didn't mean to get that off. Let's see. 218. Now I'm gonna go ahead and head off of here, and I'm probably gonna maybe pick this up. I'm not sure, or maybe I can do Room Quest for Friday's video. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for Friday's video, so maybe one of those, or maybe I can pick this up. So, but thank you for everyone who's taking the time to tune in. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate your help. Thank you everyone who has liked the live and anybody who's gonna tune in afterwards. I hope you guys have a really awesome night. I'm gonna go and grab a snack. Even if you don't film it, I do recommend finishing the adventure. I appreciate that, Dean. I'm definitely going to finish the adventure, but this will be some good content for Friday's video, so then I don't have to do any other extra prepping. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, Dean. Thank you for everybody hanging out, and you guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys back here on. Well, if you don't check the video out, because you won't be talking to me live. Well, I mean, you will if you leave a comment and stuff. And I'm not doing anything at that moment. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Sunday. We'll find something fun to do. So if you have some suggestions, when I do put a poll up, asking about what I should do for live, if you have some suggestions, it's because I'm asking because I'm open and I'm not exactly sure what to do. So if you have any suggestions, drop it in the comments and stuff. Especially if you know that I have this system in the game. All right. And that's it, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night, Dean. Good night.